It's great to see how the call is growing from Tuesday to Tuesday. It is something we will be continuing doing. We're also seeing a lot of success from these calls. What I mean by that, people, starting their business, joining these calls, and obviously different calls as well, and then starting their own calls 3 times a week, 4 times a week with their teams in their markets, and really, really growing their business. Everything today started with the Sonic. You also heard at the moment we had 2 amazing trades, today. And just wanted to start with that the foundation here is Sonic. And, a lot of people ask me, why is this growing so quick? Why are people so happy? It all starts with Sonic. As I told you, I believe on last week's call, incredible amount in April, over 40,000 people learning amazing profits that they withdrew. And sometimes it feels like we've been doing this for years, but really we haven't. It's becoming a natural, daily, weekly energy, and that's what counts. But it all starts with Sonic. What do I mean by that? I think the reason why people are attracted of Stratify and of Sonic, and the affiliate model, it all comes into Sonic. If you start today your account, it's free to join, number 1. Number 2, in 5 simple steps, you can join, do your KYC, do your deposit, go to CopyX, and then follow Sonic. No matter if your deposit was $100 or $10,000 or whatever amount you wanted to start with, when Sonic trades, your account trades, and you make your profit that you can withdraw. Now, this is what's magical. And then you, of course, download the MT5 and you can, track it that way. I'll come back to that in a minute. Now, what that leads to is excitement that people see a product working. Meaning if you join today, or if you joined this morning, or did this yesterday, what would have happened was you would have had 2 trades a day in your first 2 profits. And I think that's one of the keys, that the product is there. The product is working. People see result. And people are, the last years, they're sick of different things, selling visions, selling a package that's based on a lot of ifs and buts should happen. And then you potentially will make profit with whatever is in that package. The whole pitch on that is, from the compensation plan, what you would earn, in the different sense of that. That's what's different here. And I believe, looking at 30 years in this industry, what's really different is everybody has their ups and downs in life, in business, in the day. You have better parts of the day, you have, lower parts of the day, or however you would call it. And in business it is as well. You might have a presentation, somebody says no, somebody said they were going to deposit, they didn't deposit, somebody stopped answering you. There's different things that happens in business. The difference we have here with Sonic is that Sonic is there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And if you're a bit unhappy, what do? You go like this, you go in on your phone, you go on your MT5, and you look, and you start smiling. This week, we're talking this week, there have been 5 trades, 4 profit, 1 loss. The end of last week, last week was amazing. The end of the week, right before, it was a huge trade. And this week, it started with a huge trade as well. So, you're starting your Monday, which is usually like a lot of people talk about that Monday is like the worst day. Here, this is turning around. People are waiting Saturday, Sunday for Monday, for Sonic to start working again, as Sonic works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And that's what's different here. And that is why, it doesn't cost anything to join. There's no package to purchase. There's no monthly fee, no yearly fee. Then you deposit, you follow Sonic, you choose your amount from $10 and above, whatever you want. Then you actually see your product working. That's the key. What do you do after that? You actually share your MT5 with your friends. Show it and share Sonic. Now, I believe that is, a part of the success. And obviously, of course, you need to talk to everybody. If you sit and only look at your Sonic yourself, Nobody's going to ask you what is Sonic because they haven't heard about it. You need to talk about it. That's why we're creating these different tools. You saw this new Stratify presentation. This is actually being done in multiple languages. We have all the different tools coming, meaning, how you sign up, how you deposit, how you withdraw, how you follow Sonic, a draft, basically a more depth on the affiliate model, that you can actually find all those different things in 1 to 2 minute videos, so you can duplicate in multiple languages to grow your business. And I see people that started a couple of months ago that have 800, 900 people in their business, and they have it globally. It's exciting to see. On the other part, just wanted to say that Stratify, I would say in April had a super record month. We were almost double of growth in April compared to March, and I know you're sick of hearing me say that, but I think it's incredible. A lot of people said it's never been seen, that growth in a month in the Forex industry. But let me tell you something. We are today on the 19th in May, and so there's 12, 13 days left of May, and we have almost grown the same as all of April. I would say by Thursday, or maybe tomorrow, or Thursday, we would basically in about 20 days, 21 days, grow the same amount that we did in all of April, even though we broke crazy records in April. So I would say congratulations to everybody in Stratify, but because today, or at the moment, we are the largest and the fastest and the biggest community promoting Sonic here. And that's pretty incredible. Congratulations to everybody. That brings me into the Sonic community pool. Now that's a pool for everyone that is building, promoting Sonic. Everybody that has 2,500 or Stratify, sorry. Everybody that has 2,500 gets one share in the Stratify community pool. If you have 5,000, you get 2 shares, and so on, for every 2,500. Every month you reach the different CPA levels, you get extra shares that are combined, and as long as you're still there, you are monthly getting paid. On top of all the other commissions, you get the Stratify community pool paid out. It goes to your Sonic account to help you grow your Sonic account that you choose if you have multiple than one. Some people have that, which is good as well. This is a way of getting a part of the total Stratify growth and success, being a part of the growth. So continue doing that, continue growing your amount of Stratify shares in the Stratify community pool every single month. That leads me into CPAs. We have an enormous amount of people that have reached 1% CPAs already. Congratulations. 2% CPAs, 3.5%. Is mind-blowing how many people have reached already at the 19th. A lot of people already reached 5% and beyond. First of all, congratulations to everyone. The second thing I want to say is if you reach the 1%, go working hard to get for the 2%. And if you reach the 3.5%, go work hard for the 3.5%. And how do you do that? You actually help other people. You help people to get the 1 and 2%. If you reach the 5% already, or the 3.5%, help people get to 3.5% and 2%, and you will get to 5%. That's what this is about. There are multiple other steps, and we have people that have qualified for that already as well. But I'd like to highlight the 5%, because this is the first month we're actually doing the first Stratify incentive trip. Now, this is for the top, I would say, leaders or promoters in Stratify. It's the people that are qualifying for the 5% CPA bonus. We are actually in July, the first week of July, and it's actually up now in your back office as well. So you can actually see a few things. First of all, you can see the different things around the trip. We are going to Bali. I know that last week we weren't announcing it yet, but now it's set. We are going to Bali. We are going I would say the first days of July. Set days are coming latest next week. And here you will see your progress, meaning, how much percentage you have left. And then when you have got there, which a lot of people have already, there's a redemption button. Click redemption. So, we know that you are joining the trip. So 2 things on this. We're going for 5 days, 4 nights, to beautiful Bali, a 5-star resort. And, you take yourself there, and from the time you land until you leave, we will be taking care of you. We will, we will be doing different, seeing different amazing things in Bali. We will having lunches. We will having dinners, of course, breakfast. We will have a lot of fun. We will have a couple of meetings having, the top people of Stratify together, from different parts of the world, and so on. It will be incredible days. I'm looking forward to it because it's the first time we're doing it, and yeah, I believe it's an important part. So for all of you that are halfway there, again, it's 12, 13 days away. Focus. Make sure to qualify. I believe we will be about 100 plus people on this trip together. It's quite amazing, and I'm looking forward to it. It's amazing to be with people from different countries, different areas, different backgrounds, different ages, together in a mind-blowing paradise like Bali. So I'm looking forward to that. We are going the first week of July. The dates will be coming out either later this week or latest beginning of next week. As you're qualifying for this trip, we will be contacting you, etc., as well, so you can start planning your trip to Bali. Now, got very focused on that part there. So again, back to the month of May. You see what Sonic is doing. You're getting more and more tools so you can grow your business. What's it about? It's, how many people you talk to, helping your people talk to people. It's quite easy. You're not trying to sell them anything. It's free to join, and people can get started from $10. So people ask me usually, what's the catch? Usually there's a catch of buying a package at $100 or $2,000 or $5,000. Yeah, there's really no catch. It's free to join. But there's no reason to join for free if you're not activating your Sonic account. And that you can get started. The minimum is $10. Obviously, there's benefits if you have more in there because you make the same percentage, but of course you get it on more money in there. So it is interesting and super important to actually activate your Sonic account as soon as possible. The next step, if you want to build a business, and here comes in something that is also different with it. Mostly if you look at the history of these different companies selling different packages and so on, or auto ships, it's, if you look at the world, it's about 8% if they bought a package for $1,000 that earn back $1,000 to the compensation plan. Here, since they didn't purchase a package, let's say they deposited $100 or $1,000. After 30 days, they can withdraw the money. They have already taken out their profit, and they're in profit. Meaning here, we've taken the 8% to 100%. Even if they don't introduce anybody to Stratify or Sonic, people are still winners. That's the magic here. That's what is making a game changer. And if you want to build a business, if your goal is to reach one of the incentives, if your goal is to reach CPA, one of the CPA levels, or if your goal is to earn, let's say, $200 a week from the different, the profit share 10 levels, the lot commission 10 levels, or 500, or 1,000, or 2,000, or beyond. How you do that is you need to start your Sonic account, and then you need to start as many people as possible around you. Sign up for free and get on Sonic. I'm not telling you they should all deposit $50,000, $10,000, or $2,000 or $5,000. The most important thing is that they activate their account and make a deposit. The amount does not matter here. The most important thing is that you get as many people around you as possible trying Sonic. Seeing is believing, like the lady said in the Stratify movie as well. And that's how you launch your business. If you do that now, next month, you will have a lot more things happening, and then you will start getting what you call momentum. And that, with the power of Sonic, you will grow quicker and quicker and quicker into levels I haven't seen people do in such a quick time in 30 years in this industry. There's people in Stratify that are making 1,000 a week. There's people that are on the product. There's people that are making 5,000 a week on the product. There's people that's making 10,000 a week on the product, and there's people that's making a lot more than that on the product as well, meaning on Sonic. There's also people making that money on the affiliate model as well. But it all started with them buying Sonic and getting people on Sonic. It's not harder than that. So with that, make sure to take advantage of the month of May. Make sure to drive your, whatever your goal is, make sure to push it, make sure to drive it to get to the level where you want to be. Because the more CPAs you get and the more CPAs your team is getting, the more your weekly residual grows. And that comes out, every Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on where you are in the world. And the most important thing is that you see that growing. So if it starts with $100, you want to see it go to 125, 150, 200, 250. You want to see it weekly grow. Because if it's weekly growing, that means your business is growing. And eventually, you will be at a level that you want to have every single week. With that, I'd like to thank you all. Make sure to be on these calls weekly. We do have them every Tuesday. We have also started multiple languages. We have Chinese, we have Thai, we have Korean. I believe we have French as well. And we are launching more and more calls in different groups. I know there's Vietnamese calls. I know there's Philippine calls. There's a lot of different calls going on in the Stratify community. And I want to thank you all for the amazing leadership job you're doing. And I'm looking forward to being a part of taking all the 5% CPA qualifiers this month to 5 fantastic days in Bali, where we will plan the rest of the year for Stratify. I am sure that we're way over 100,000 clients today. I believe by the end of this year, we will be over 1 million clients. And next month, guess what? The BIX card is being launched as well, which will be another exciting thing for all of you and a way to earn even more money from your community, your business you have built in Stratify. So with that, I want to thank you all. Have a fantastic Tuesday, wherever you are in the world. And of course, a Sonic Super Speed Week. That's what we're doing. Thank you, everyone. See you soon.